Here are 5 things you need to consider if you're getting a divorce and own property. So, today I want to talk about one of the unfortunate parts of my business, which is witnessing families go through divorce. Keep in mind, I'm not an attorney, I'm a real estate broker, so I'll be speaking about the sale of the home aspect. So, recently, within the last couple of months, I've had some divorce situations and sold their properties. So if you're considering going through a separation and or divorce and selling your home, then there are 5 things to consider while doing that. Number 1, do we need legal representation in order to sell our home? No, you don't have to pay an attorney to take care of the sale of the home. That would be our job. There's certain cases after you hire an attorney that the court might force you to sell the house anyways, but if we sell the home, then you avoid the cost of paying an attorney to assign us to sell it. Also, in most cases, so long as the two agree on splitting the profit, it should be an easy process. Number 2, how are my finances? Do I earn enough money to hire an attorney and support myself and possibly children while going through this divorce? Financially, maybe one person is not in a position to be able to pay for an attorney, but after the sale of the home, once you receive the monies, then you could work on doing the rest of the divorce. So keep in mind, if both of you agree and we're able to move forward, then it'll be the sale of the house minus the mortgage loan balance, any liens on the property, taxes to be paid, escrow fees, brokerage fees to sell the house, etc. Then you get that net number, and that's where you'll know the total amount that'll be split and how much each party will make off of the sale. Number 3, can one of us keep the property? Well, in order to do that, both parties would have to not only agree, but you would have to pay off your spouse what they would normally make on the sale of the home. So typically you would see if there's enough equity in your property in order to be able to refinance and pull some cash out in order to pay off the amount that's owed to your spouse. And he or she would have to agree to that. So if both parties are owed $100,000, then you would have to pay your spouse $100,000. And you would also have to qualify for the loan on your own. And because many times this is difficult to qualify, most couples decide to sell because it's easier and they can go their separate ways and simply start fresh somewhere else in order to avoid all the memories they had together at the house. Number 4, how are you going to keep it together throughout this process? Well, going through a divorce or separation can be difficult emotionally, so you want to look for emotional support from family, friends that you can trust, or a therapist to help you cope with the process. Selling a house in and of itself is an emotional process, but going through a divorce and selling a house, that adds an extra layer of emotional weight, and that's why you need a realtor who has the experience of handling these types of situations. And number 5, how do I choose a realtor for this type of process? Well, when you do decide to choose someone, you need to choose someone that's familiar with working through a divorce situation, somebody that's done them in the past, somebody that's transparent in the process and values your privacy. And lastly, someone who's good at negotiating settlements and finding compromises in order to help make for a smoother divorce process. As always, it's my job to make this process as stress-free as possible. If you have any questions on this topic or are looking to buy or sell, I'm here to help. My contact information is below, and thanks for watching.